Sun's beginning to set over the western plains. Just border the eastern forest. The grass grows tall around these parts, save for a single cleared path leading down the center. The sunlight casts an orange glow over everything.
In the distance, there are hills that come out of the plains. Golden grass covering the hills. The sun, even further behind, the shadows of the hills are cast over the plains. On top of the tallest hill rises a 3 or 4 story tower of stone mason. It is only a shadow with the sun behind it, backlit.
The wind rustles the grass. It's a great feeling of emptiness across the plains. Scattered signs that people have been here once before. A broken cart laid on the side of the road, long since kind of grown over with grass and moss, kind of lending a solid symbol of the emptiness of the plains.
Just beyond the cart, sunbeams direct their way into the beginning of a woodland, trees growing up just a few meters past where the cart has broken down and falling. Perhaps it tripped over a root near the edge of the forest and was dragged this far before it was left to be grown over by the grasses. The trees of the forest cast long shadows at this hour, long shadows, a mysterious and enigmatic place.
There's the deep impression that the emptiness of the plains ends as abruptly as the trees begin. There's definitely a deep sense of presence from within those woods. As the wind dies down for a moment, sounds can be heard coming from the tower keep. Muffled, kind of yelling. Messages, commotion, a few panic screams. And then wind picks up again, more violently than before. Grass swaying. And as the windstorm passes, the plains are no longer empty. Nothing can be seen, but the presence can be felt.
Along the path, the open trail in the middle of the plains, a dark shadow runs broken over the ground as it rises and follows with the divots in the grasses of the road. It is the shadow of a great bird passing over the plains. Up far above, it cannot be spotted. It's not known where it is, but the long shadow of the eagle dances across the grasslands.
Sounds of the horse galloping away from the keep can be heard louder and louder. And suddenly, man on a horse passes directly underneath the shadow of the eagle.
"Damn coyotes!" he says. These horses come to a trot now, and he holds in his hand the pelt of a dead creature. A little heavy, but he's carrying alongside. "Damn critters getting up in our business!" It has a bolt coming out of its side and some blood running from the hole that has been made.
Oh, good! Somebody's shown up. I have been waiting forever.
"Who the hell are you?"
I know, traveling merchant. sell some mighty fine wares, but as you can see, my cart," he says, gesturing to the long, grown-over cart. It's broken down, rather unfortunate position, so close to your tower as well. So,
That's your cart?
of course it's my cart. I'm the one standing here, aren't I?
That's in bad disrepair, son.
You're telling me. I was the one who now stuck here.
You're not gonna get that thing going.
Well, I might with some help. You seem like an able-bodied young man.
Look, I'm not out here to help no wayfarers pump up their done broken down carts. I'm here for these damn coyotes, you know, these varmints getting up in our chickens.
You know, that is actually a mighty fine coyote pelt. Can I look at it?
It's no good to me. You can have the damn thing. I don't need it.
I can't just take it, you know. I'm a merchant. I'm a merchant after all. It's breaking my code of honor to take something for free, but he kind of looks over. The coyote pelt's obviously not anything special. It got a bolt sticking out of one side, clearly crudely hacked off, but the man with the merchant with the big grin kind of looks at it as if it was the finest fur coat he's seen.
Did you want my coyote pelt?
But of course.
Yeah, I done killed it.
Oh, and I see, did you skin it as well?
It still has its skin.
Yeah, looks at it. So it does. Here. Let it never be said I'm not a generous man. I'll give you, kind of reaches into a bag and pulls out a pewter necklace on a string. The strange kind of image carved into it kind of flashes between grinning image of a man, grinning image of a beast, grinning image of a coyote. It's hard to tell at first glance, but it's quite obviously very well made. I'll give you this in exchange.
You gonna give me a necklace?
Have you not seen the generals in the imperial capital?
Yeah, I haven't.
Oh, I can assure you.
I haven't seen no generals.
These generals, the manliest of men, the greatest hunters this world has seen.
Yeah, I heard stories.
They all have necklaces like this as well.
They killed many things.
Usually their necklaces bear the mark of those that they've killed as a sign of honor.
It looks kind of like it.
It does.
Brothers. Yeah. Put it on.
Feel free.
It's not girly enough.
Of course, a design like that. And
Oh, all right. I'm a trendsetter. What can I say? What do you think?
splendid.
All right then.
Okay,
You can have the pelt. It's fair trade.
Fantastic. Thank you very much.
Don't spend that all in one place.
I'll try my best not to. And, oh, if you excuse me, I got a cart to attend to. I'm
All
sure
right.
he's rather busy as well. In fact, kind of looks back over the tower. I think they are calling for you. That's your name, right?
Yeah. I'm Charles.
Very well, Charles. Far be it from me to stop you from going.
I don't hear nothing.
You don't? Charles.
I heard that. I better get going now. Hey, you be being safe on the road now.
And you too.
All right now. Take care. Go up. Fingering his necklace as he rides away.
The man kind of pulls his hat down again, grinning, and turns back to the cart. Ah! And cuts it back to Charles, kind of riding back into the tower keeper. Commotion is still quite obviously happening. I say it was him over there. I saw him do it. A priestly old man, bald, kind of like scroungy white beards, pointing wildly at another man, saying, "No, it couldn't have been me. I was out hunting just the other day."
Comes the voice from just down below the stairs where they're stationed. The voice comes up through the stairs and continues. It's wailing, the wailing of a woman.
Clearly something has to be done in reparation. This cannot stand. The priestly guy kind of screams again, gesticulating wildly. Charles kind of...
What happened here? My father ain't been me no pleased if you all got up to no good business.
Charles! Thank God you're back. Man, one of these hunters shot Jeremy.
Well, which one?
That's what we're trying to figure out.
Which one?
Your mother is... Okay, your mother is... Another scream.
Damn, he says. She always loved that boy.
Priest kind of puts his hand in his face. This is not the time, Charles. It's not the time for whatever grievances you had with him. We're dealing with murder here. One of these...
All right. You two, we're going to have to bring you down to the cell now. We'll settle this later. All right, bring him down to the cell.
Priest kind of motions to a few men in uniforms.
Move along now. Move along. This isn't any good.
Well, and where have you been? Not coyote hunting again, have you?
I got a little coyote thing.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Sort
Look at there. Shiny.
where did you
Kill the coyote.
and the coyote just happened to have...
What are you, stupid?
Never mind.
Anyway,
We already sent a letter to your father. He'll be coming back soon.
I'm gonna give this to Mom. I think it'll cheer her up. My son! My darling boy! Yeah, I better give this to her. He says as he starts to take it off.
Right, well then, I've already sent a letter to your father. He'll be back within a fortnight. Oh, you'll excuse me, I have evidence to go over. Kind of bustles off.
Alright, you take care of that now. Sure, well. Hell. Out on the plains, the shadow is seen across the ground again. The wings spread wide, growing larger and smaller as the eagle rises and descends. Looking up, we see the eagle bank. Suddenly, we're able to catch a glimpse of it as the sunlight fades. A glimpse of its eye in the light. Gold flash. Of all the creatures of the woodlands, the green serpents, the hordes of field mice, the eels that wind through the streams, the wild dogs that hunt in packs. The eagle is the king. The eagle reigns majesty over the realm.
Merchant with his wide-brimmed hat, now kind of sitting on the broken down wagon, kind of poking out one of his wheels, kind of turning it around a bit. Looks up at the eagle, smiles, kind of tipping his hat. Been a busy day, huh? He says, despite the fact it's just an animal.
The eagle cries.
Yeah, well, I'd say good luck with the mice, but you know how they are. Kind of turns and leaves behind the cart as he ventures into the tall grass. He's gone.
As he disappears into the grass, a face appears from behind the fallen cart, peeking out, looking around. The face of a coyote, grinning. It looks satisfied, like it's fed recently. It trots over to where the man was sitting, sniffs, and pulls out a bit of bread and wolfs it down. Eats a bit of jerky that the man must have dropped there. Wolfs it down, and with the coyote grin, looks up as the last of the sun descends over the horizon. The coyote starts letting out its nighttime howl.
As the sun disappears, the last thing seen on the horizon is the silhouette of the tower, pitch black against the deep, deep purple, the fading twilight sky.